Wino Wednesday begins every Wednesday in the 11 a.m. hour here on Indy 1031. We have 3 bottles and 1 expert, and we talk about wine because we like wine, and it's never too late to start learning about wine.
Now, or start drinking it.
It's never too early to start drinking it. Yeah. Never too late to start learning about it. But today we're going to do something a little different because it's fascinating. These are the exotic drinks of Don the Beachcomber. I have with me Marie King, and you're the manager over there. Why don't you get right up in that mic?
Bar manager.
Bar manager. Well, what other kind of manager would we even be interested in? Get right in that thing.
And in-house local Tiki file expert.
You're kind of a clearinghouse of Tiki information over there, right?
You're like
Obsessed.
a Tikipedia.
Yeah. Tiki file is the official name.
Tiki file?
Official name or official disease, I'm not sure which.
How, tell us about the restaurant. Brief history, because I know there's a long history on it, but I want to get to those drinks. And just give us a little...
Very long history.
A little taste.
1934, Don Beach opened his first restaurant in McCadden Place in Hollywood.
McCadden Place.
Right around the corner.
So McCadden and what?
Hub. McCadden, Highland and Hollywood. McCadden and Hollywood. 1727 McCadden Place.
And what is it now?
It is a parking lot.
Oh,
I know.
Okay.
Well, you know.
Let's tear it down and put up a parking lot.
Those Tiki restaurants are just tinder boxes waiting to go.
They are. Well, it became passé. It was hip, 30s, 40s, 50s, guys coming back from World War II, Michener, South Pacific, Valley High, all that good stuff. And then, the hippie era took over and it became passé.
Those hippies, curse those hippies. There is. There is. There's much wrong with it.
Yeah.
There's much wrong with it.
That's no good.
Yeah, we didn't like it.
And we're the first official Don the Beachcomber to open in at least 20, 30 years.
Wow. So bringing it back. Appreciate that. And then when I drove by the Sam Seafood that became, what did it become?
Et cetera,
something,
et cetera. Kona.
Yeah, in a landmark restaurant location in Sunset Beach, which is, Liz, for you.
Yeah, where is
in between
Beach?
Seal Beach and Huntington Beach. It's on the way to your dog beach that you like so much.
Oh, okay.
If you got off at Seal Beach Boulevard, went towards the ocean, and turned left on PCH, you would hit it in a matter of minutes on your left-hand side.
It's the swordfish in the sky.
Yeah, there's a neon swordfish sign.
This sounds too good.
And then I drove by once, and there's a Don the Beachcomber sign on it. I'm like, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And we have the direct provenance. We have the direct lineage from the Don the Beachcomber. We are true to the recipes. Spend my days in the kitchen squeezing the fresh juices, making the vintage ingredients. One ingredient takes me 3 days to make. Wow. You can't buy it.
These aren't just mixers you can buy at Costco.
Yes. No.
So these are Tiki drinks, and there's food.
And food.
Poo-poos.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love poo-poos?
Who doesn't love the font on the menu, which you graciously brought in? That wins me over instantly. This
place is just waiting for indie listeners.
Oh my gosh!
If you're listening to this, if you have anything, you think anything's cool about our station, or the lore of Indy 1031, this is a place for you. You got to go down there. Liz, I know you're going to like it.
I'm all over this.
And Warren Fitzgerald, the Vandals guitarist, he's the one that finally dragged me in there. I go, I know I'm going to get in there. I'll wait for a special time. And then Warren just called me up and said, come on down here.
Hey, Monday night happy hour, all night.
All night happy hour, these exotic drinks?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Monday night happy hour, all night. 50% off your drinks, 50% off your appetizers.
No wonder he called me on a Monday night,
exactly.
That cheap bastard.
Yeah, now here's the what. The drinks, by the by, Monday or not, are not that cheap or not that expensive to begin with. So that's pretty much, you're kind of giving stuff away on Monday nights, according to this.
All right, let's go to a drink.
Yes.
How close are you to finishing one? With the ingredients. Oh, you got it in the blender already.
So original tropical cocktails.
Yeah, and this place is decorated to the hilt, like you would expect. There.
Perfection.
We're about to get our drinks.
Done.
Unbelievable. Okay.
A little bit of Polynesia, created for persons seeking something different in dining. Wow. Drinks like the Zombie, the Missionary's Downfall, the Beachcomber's Gold Cup, the Navy Grog, the Pearl Diver, the Tahitian Rum Punch, the Pee-Yee. Pie-eye. Looks like you'll get pie-eyed if you have too many of these. This looks great.
I'm trying to get some music on.
Strong.
Okay, what's this one called?
This is the Zombie. This is the 1934 recipe. Much duplicated, never just quite perfect as this one.
Now the Zombie is a very famous drink.
Yes.
Now does this which drinks come from Don the Beachcomber that we might have
This is it. This is the number one. This, the Mai Tai, threw much controversy between Vic and Don, but Vic did officially state that it was Don Beach's drink that inspired the Mai Tai.
Should we talk about that controversy? Because,
what controversy? Well, the zombie is officially a Don the Beachcomber drink. This is the 1934 recipe. Apparently, the story behind it is a businessman came in with a hangover. He had to go to a meeting. He whipped this up in 30 seconds.
And he was eaten by a zombie.
He came out of his zombie-like state.
Oh, okay.
From his hangover.
From his zombie hangover.
Yes.
Oh, his zombie.
Other story is, weeks and weeks, months and months of. Don Beach was the first one to put more than one rum in a glass and call it a cocktail.
Light rum and dark rum, and
all different levels. He had over 160 rums at one point in his restaurant.
What are the ingredients in a zombie that you make, and what's a normal zombie that other people make?
There's 15 ingredients in this zombie.
In your zombie?
In my zombie. In Don Beach's 1934 zombie.
15 ingredients?
15 ingredients.
Is that really worth it, Marie King?
You know what? It is. That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Right.
And
so what are the ingredients that you can tell us?
One of them is falernum.
Falerno?
Falernum.
What is that?
A whiff. It's very
looks like
aromatic.
moped fuel.
It's a beautiful thing.
Holy smokes.
It's an amazing thing.
While we're drinking these exotic drinks from
Let's have some exotic
Don the
music.
Beachcomber, we are listening to the Tiki Orchestra. Correct?
Yes.
Now, it says here on your menu, zombie from 1934, limit 2.
Tradition.
What's that about?
Don's tradition.
Oh, you can only have 2?
You can only have 2.
I like that.
You can only have 2.
Yeah.
You don't want more than 2, really?
No.
Yeah.
You don't.
No.
Yeah, you
No.
don't.
Yeah. 21-year-olds come in, try to have more than 2, and I have to kick them out before they throw
Yeah.
up.
Well, it's always a
passing out
problem.
at
Yeah.
the booth. She's going to throw up. Get her out.
Yeah. I mean, exotic. There's nothing exotic about puke.
No,
No.
there isn't.
There really isn't. No. Wow. So the zombies, Liz, when I was like 16 or 17 with my fake ID, and I looked about 10, but it would work at the Whiskey A Go-Go
Sure.
here in Hollywood, and I would, we would go there, and we'd have enough money. I think it was like $4.75 back then to get a zombie, and we would get them and leave a 25-cent tip. And with our fake IDs, and we would get 2 of them, and then we just would stumble out onto Sunset Boulevard.
What a great night.
It was terrible. Not proud of it, but that's what we did. But that was an amateur zombie. This is a real thing.
Well, I have to say, in the early 80s, we used to go down to New York before big,
Before it was even called New York,
but
right?
there would be exactly
New
right.
Amsterdam?
Yeah, on a horse. But literally, you'd go to a big ball or something. You'd be in a ball gown, evening dress, and you'd show up first. Where'd you go first? You went to Trader Vic's
at the Plaza Hotel.
Exactly
the basement.
right.
Been there
Down below,
myself.
and you could, fortunately, it's just taxis there, which is much easier. But 14, 15 years old, you get yourself into a lot of trouble. But boy, was it fun.
No, I would go to that.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to that Trader Vic's when I had a society girlfriend. I'm
It's
trying to play
amazing.
more of the Tiki Orchestra, but I'm the worst DJ in the world after one zombie.
Yeah.
Okay, what am I?
I'm also noticing on the menu at least, 25 different rums?
And that's just getting started.
Okay.
I'm trying to get 2 walls of rums.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just getting started with your rum collection?
Absolutely.
Okay, I think we're going to take a break.